Hi, this is Polly. Welcome to Trek for Free's Adventure Stories, where we bring you hidden gems, adventures, history, and real places, real adventure. Stay with us, buckle up for this ride.
A pirate buried gold somewhere on the Texas Gulf Coast and then vanished without a confirmed death record. The president of the Republic of Texas spent years trying to find him. The man who invented the Colt revolver, the gun that won the American West, well, he quietly bought half the land at the exact spot those stories pointed to. Nobody told us any of this when we moved here. We just showed up. Hi, my name's Tortuga, and this is Polly. We spent years in the Appalachian Mountains, Virginia, West Virginia, the deep woods where the trails don't have names, and the caves on the family property go back further than anyone's been willing to follow. There are stories in those mountains, too. Missing lottery money, hollow hills, things the old families don't talk about in mixed company. Well, then we moved to Texas. We landed on the Gulf Coast, live oak country, Aransas Bay, the same shoreline where pirates worked the shallow passes and presidents went looking for gold. We didn't know any of that yet. We just thought it was a nice place to run trails and kayak in the morning. Then we started pulling the thread. We are torn between two worlds, and we don't apologize for it. The Appalachian Mountains are in our bones, the Blue Ridge, the smell of wet leaves on November morning, the way sound disappears inside a hemlock hollow. That doesn't leave you. But stand on Aransas Bay at sunrise and watch the light come across the water the same way it came across when Jean Lafitte was working these passes in 1820. And you start to understand that the American frontier, it didn't end. It just moved. If you ever felt like you should have been born in the 1800s, if you've read Huck Finn and thought, that's it, that's the life. If Indiana Jones felt less like a movie and more like a calling, you're in exactly the right place. This is Trek for Free Stories. We are regular Joes, trail runners, kayakers, van lifers with 2 chihuahuas. We don't have a camera crew. We don't have a sponsor telling us what to say. We have public land, a full tank of gas, and 30 years of going places most people drive past. Every place we take you, you can actually go free today. There's no lottery, no permit required, no gear list, no paywall. We are going to take you to the Lamar Peninsula where the pirate gold is still missing. We're going to take you to the Appalachian caves where the stories don't have endings yet. We're going to run night trails and paddle class 4 and stand in front of petroglyphs that nobody has fully explained. Real history, real places, real adventure. If this sounds like your kind of expedition, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe so you can catch the next one. In the spirit of adventure of yesteryear and storytelling legend Louis Lamar, I hope we find a place in your travels. See you on the road. Until next time, adios.